Okay guys, we just finished step number 1 and number 2, and we're going right into step number 3, which is who do you know, or commonly known as building your list. So, when I got involved in this business, nobody ever shared this part of the business with me, and we kind of designed this on our own, building a list of ABC. So I would urge everybody to put it on black and white. Don't put it on your computer. Don't hide it in your cell phone. When you shut that cell phone off, it basically disappears into a black screen like the black hole. You never see it again unless you're looking for it. So you want that paper literally facing you every morning if you're in your office or at your job or whichever it may be, or on your kitchen table. Definitely have that list written out. So the way I would like to build a list is I'd get a blank piece of paper, or if you have a lot of people that you want to put on your list, I would get a few pieces of paper and put A on top, and I would kind of turn the paper kind of horizontally like this, and I would put the information this way. It gives me a little bit more room. So at that point, what I'd like to do is I'd like to get a blank sheet of paper, put A on top, put the name of the prospect, and I would get that information from my cell phone. If it's from old Rolodex, business cards, phone books, whichever it may be, and I would put the name of the contact, phone number, and obviously a little comment. I leave the comment section kind of open so I know exactly when I spoke to them, what I spoke to them about, and how to follow up with those people. So I have the name, phone number, and a little comment, and have A. A is basically your A players. And those A players, don't be afraid to contact people that have already created wealth in their life and success. The reason why those people have created wealth and success is because they've done things that generally people won't do. They've taken risks in life, and they know what it takes and the commitment it takes to reach success. And a lot of these people, when they see this business opportunity, especially in energy, they love it. And now it all depends on your approach. And we'll talk about that in a moment. And building a list B, basically doing the same concept as the first step A, getting that sheet of paper, name, phone number, and a comment. B players are people that have never seen the opportunity of being an A player in the financial society. Those are probably hardworking individuals that are creating a decent income. They're just kind of falling short somewhat every month, or driving the same car for the last 5 or 6 years, and they do want better, and they're aggressive, they're ambitious people. Nobody ever showed them the way to become an A player. And I believe it's your duty and your job, mentally, physically, emotionally, that if you know these people, and 98% of your list will consist of these people, that it's your job to go out there and show the plan. This can be life-changing, and I tell you this for a fact that I've seen people that I've shown this business opportunity to that have come to me a year later and say, Ralph, when you first showed it to me, I got it. But I truly thank you for showing me this business opportunity, because you saved my life, and that's more emotional than making tens of thousands of dollars a month in this industry at this point. So I believe it's if you have something to share that's a business model is this powerful, and you don't share it, you're kind of shortchanging yourself, and you're shortchanging your friends and family members. So take this opportunity serious. And the last list is C, which is your customer list. That should be probably 10% or less of your overall list. So if you have 300 people that you're going to put between your A and B list, I would probably say less than 30 or 40 customers should be on your C list. And the C list is customer list. And we pretty much don't prejudge anybody in this business. So don't say, well, that guy's making way too much money and he lives in a multi-million-dollar home, that I'm not going to show him this plan. There are people in Viridian right now that are multi-millionaires 10 times over that are building a significant business. Or two, this guy's broke or unemployed, but I see that he's aggressive and he's out there looking for work. This might be a great opportunity while he's looking, or even if he did find employment, to go out there and build a business. So customer lists are specifically, don't prejudge anybody. Be people that are elderly, and I say elderly, don't prejudge somebody that's 70 years old. I've seen some 70-year-old people in Viridian that have went out there and gathered many customers and built an organization. So people that you would probably say that are way too old, or even physically not able to build a business for many reasons. Majority of times it's age. Two, people that are not credible in your eyes, people that you don't want to work with, people that you've had some relationships in the past and they're not ethical to a degree, or maybe they're rowdy, or they're always vocal about problems, or they create situations that are not pleasant. So these people, obviously, you would put them on your customer list. And then ultimately, the last situation that you put somebody on a customer list, if you have an A or B list and you show the plan, and we'll teach you about following up and following through, out of the last resort, you would take that person that you would eventually shown the plan to on your A and B list, and if he says no, ultimately, then you would say, hey, you know what, you see the value of becoming my customer in my gas and electric market, and hopefully solar as well, and at least become my customer. And I'll tell you, majority of the times is if I'm out there and building the business, meaning showing the plan, I always walk away with something. Number one, I walk away with my goal is to have a brand new business partner, because I always lead with the business, or the last resort is I have a brand new customer. So if you're out there showing the plan, you're always going to be growing, and you're always going to be going up in rank.